A $200 bottle of syrup? You heard right. This ain't your Aunt Jemima. $200 for syrup. People wait months for this stuff. What's the deal? We're talking Quebec maple syrup, the Dom Perignon of breakfast condiments. It's a culinary obsession, a luxury good, and it's worth every penny. Trust me. Get ready to dive into the world of sugar shacks, sap, and the liquid gold that's got the world hooked. We're going deep into the heart of Quebec to find out what makes this syrup so damn special. Forget Vermont. Quebec is the undisputed king of maple syrup, producing over 80% of the world's supply. It's a source of immense pride for the Quebecois. From family-run sugar shacks to high-tech processing plants, maple syrup is ingrained in the province's identity. Generations have passed down the tradition of tapping trees and boiling sap. But this ain't just some quaint tradition. It's big business. We're talking about a billion-dollar industry that's at the heart of Quebec's economy. The story of Quebec maple syrup starts with the trees themselves. Sugar maples, towering giants that dominate the landscape. They're more than just trees. They're symbols of strength and resilience. These trees need the perfect combination of cold winters and warm springs to produce the sugary sap. And Quebec's climate? It's ideal. For over 40 years, these trees soak up the nutrients from the soil, slowly storing the sugars that will eventually become that liquid gold. It's nature's slow-cooked magic. Tapping maple trees for sap is a tradition that goes back centuries. Think horse-drawn sleighs collecting buckets of sap, steam billowing from sugar shacks. It's romantic, sure, but Quebec's syrup industry is a fascinating blend of the old and new. Today, high-tech tubing systems snake through the forests, efficiently transporting sap directly to processing plants. Reverse osmosis machines remove excess water from the sap, speeding up the boiling process. It's a far cry from the wood-fired evaporators of the past. But the goal remains the same, to produce the purest, most flavorful syrup possible. Section 5. From sap to syrup. The science of sweetness. Turning sap into syrup is a delicate dance of science and tradition. It's a process that has been refined over centuries, blending the wisdom of the past with modern techniques. The sap, a clear liquid with a subtle sweetness, is about 3% sugar. This sap is collected from the maple trees, often using traditional methods that have been passed down through generations. The goal is to get that to around 66% pure maple syrup. This transformation requires careful monitoring and precise control of the boiling process. This is where things get technical. The evaporators, often made of stainless steel, are designed to efficiently remove water from the sap, concentrating the sugars. Boiling the sap removes excess water, concentrating the sugars. The temperature is crucial. It must be carefully controlled to ensure the perfect consistency. Too low, and the syrup won't thicken. The sap will remain too watery, lacking the rich, thick texture that defines quality maple syrup. Too high, and it'll burn. This can ruin the entire batch, leaving a bitter taste and a dark, undesirable color. Master syrup makers, with years of experience, use their senses to judge the syrup's readiness. They rely on sight, smell, and taste to determine the exact moment when the syrup is perfect. It's an art form, passed down through generations. Families often work together in the sugar shack, sharing the knowledge and skills that have been honed over decades. And the result? Liquid gold. This golden syrup is not just a sweet treat, it's a symbol of tradition, hard work, and the perfect blend of science and art. Section 6. Grading gold, the classification of maple syrup. Not all maple syrup is created equal. Each bottle tells a story of the trees, the soil, and the care taken in its production. Quebec has a strict grading system, ensuring only the highest quality syrup makes it to your table. This system is designed to maintain the rich tradition and heritage of maple syrup production. Think of it like wine. There are 4 grades, each with its own distinct color, flavor profile, and price tag. These grades help consumers choose the perfect syrup for their culinary needs. Golden color has a delicate taste. It's often preferred for its light and subtle flavor, making it ideal for drizzling over pancakes or adding a touch of sweetness to your morning coffee. Amber is a bit richer. It offers a more pronounced maple flavor, perfect for waffles, French toast, or even as a glaze for roasted vegetables. Dark is robust. This grade is favored by those who enjoy a stronger, more intense maple taste. It's excellent for baking and cooking, adding depth to your recipes. Very dark is intense, almost molasses-like. This syrup is often used in recipes where a bold maple flavor is desired, such as in marinades or barbecue sauces. The grading system is about preserving the integrity of the product. Each grade is carefully monitored to ensure consistency and quality, reflecting the dedication of the producers. It's about celebrating the nuances of flavor that only genuine Quebec maple syrup can offer. From the lightest golden to the darkest very dark, each grade provides a unique taste experience, honoring the craftsmanship and tradition of maple syrup production in Quebec. Section 7. The world craves Quebec syrup. Words out. Quebec maple syrup ain't just for pancakes anymore. Michelin-starred chefs around the world are using it in their dishes. Sweet or savory, this syrup adds a touch of magic. From glazes for roasted meats to delicate desserts, the possibilities are endless. Top chefs will tell you, Quebec maple syrup is an ingredient that elevates and transforms. It's the complexity of flavor, the depth, the pure, unadulterated essence of the maple tree. That's what makes it so special. That's why people are willing to pay $200 a bottle. Section 8. More than syrup, it's heritage. In Quebec, maple syrup isn't just a product. It's a symbol of the province's soul. It's a tradition that dates back centuries, rooted deeply in the culture and history of the region. The process of making maple syrup is an art passed down through generations, a craft that requires patience, skill, and a profound respect for nature. It's about family, tradition, and connection to the land. Families gather in sugar shacks, where the air is thick with the sweet aroma of boiling sap. It's a time for storytelling, for sharing memories, and for creating new ones. The Sugar Shack is more than just a place. It's a hub of community life, where the old and young come together to celebrate the arrival of spring. It's a source of pride. Visiting a sugar shack during the sugaring season is a rite of passage. Tourists and locals alike flock to these rustic cabins to witness the magic of sap transforming into syrup. The experience is immersive, from the moment you step inside and feel the warmth of the wood-fired evaporator, to the instant you taste the first drop of fresh syrup. It's about tasting freshly made maple taffy on snow, listening to folk music, and experiencing the warmth of Quebecois hospitality. The tradition of pouring hot syrup onto snow to create maple taffy is a delight for all ages, a simple yet profound pleasure. Folk musicians often play lively tunes, adding to the festive atmosphere, while the hearty Quebecois cuisine keeps everyone satisfied. So, the next time you see a bottle of Quebec maple syrup, remember, it's more than just a sweetener. It's a symbol of a way of life, a testament to the hard work and dedication of the people who produce it. Each bottle carries with it the essence of Quebec's forests, the history of its people, and the love that goes into every drop. It's a taste of history, a celebration of nature, and a testament to the enduring spirit of Quebec. It's liquid gold, bottled. The next time you drizzle it on your pancakes or stir it into your coffee, take a moment to appreciate the journey it has taken from tree to table. This is more than syrup. It's heritage, a sweet reminder of the rich cultural tapestry